Hi guys, so I wanted to do a video today on potty training and the tips I can give you that worked for us. Nothing really magical helped. I guess it was perfect timing, and the boys were ready. I had planned a long weekend to do this because I had read a lot about letting the boys be naked and doing it for 3 days. I got a little one climbing on me. So I wanted to plan it, and my mom actually was going to have a long weekend, so she agreed to help me with this because I knew I was going to do both of the boys at the same time, because it's a very monkey see, monkey do. So with Jeffrey going to be 3 in a couple weeks, about a month, and Robert just turned 2. So when we started about a month ago, Robert wasn't even 2 yet. I knew it was going to maybe take some time and it may not work, and I was prepared for that. A couple weeks leading up to the date, I went and prepared what we needed, pull-ups, potties. We have 2 potties downstairs and 2 potties upstairs. Excuse me, sorry, I got a little burping this morning. We went and picked out underwear. We had hand-me-down underwear from some cousins, and I figured you can't have enough underwear, so I let the boys pick out some underwear too. So we went to the store, they picked them out themselves. I got a ton of rewards and little treats. I got a ton of M&Ms. We got Skittles because the boys love those, so I thought that would be great. And then I got this big bin of toys. Hi. You want to join too? Say hi. I'm having my veggie straws this morning. I went to the dollar store and I think I spent $40 on just random toys. I got a lot of bubbles, a lot of little Matchbox cars because they're very into that right now. I made sure we had the can-do wipes and all that fun stuff. I also got juice boxes because I thought that might be fun for them. They really didn't care about the juice boxes. They were fine just having their cups, but hey, I had them anyways. So what I did is the week the week leading up to our date that we were going to potty train, someone wants to join. We read potty books. I think I had 3 or 4 different books about potty training, so we read them. Are you dancing to the music? Elmo's on in the background. So we read the books daily, not excessively, but I would at least make sure that I read a book or 2 a day about potty training, and we talked about it a lot. And a couple days before, I actually washed their underwear, and so as I was folding the laundry, they saw their underwear and actually wanted to put them on, so I showed them how they go on, but I said we weren't going to wear them yet. That was... So I'm trying to do a video while they're awake. What am I thinking? So they wanted to try them on. I explained what was going on. We talked about it a lot. So the night before, put them to bed, and then I set up everything so that first thing in the morning, regardless of when they got up, we would start. So I had a section on, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I put the pictures up, and I'll put them at the end so you can see how it was. I had a tablecloth. I think it was a Christmas tablecloth, but it was the, wipe off kind. I folded that and put that down on the floor in the living room. And then I put a beach towel on top of it, and then I put the 2 potties, and left that in the living room. And then I had my, the underwear, the pull-ups, the wipes, the rewards. I had that all right outside of our bathroom, right on my washer and dryer, because it's right around the corner. So when we emptied the potties, they would get their reward. Like I said, I had everything ready so that we could just start first thing in the morning. That morning came. Potty training morning came. Yes. They got up. I stripped them down. Yes. They were completely naked. And we started. I think they checked out the potties at first. They didn't have to go right when they woke up. And Jeffrey was drinking his juice and was sitting literally right next to the potty on top of the towel and peed, but realized that he was peeing, so I immediately put him on the potty, and I think that was the last pee accident he had that whole day. He was doing really, really well. Robert was 2. They both pooped on the potty that day. It was honestly a phenomenal day. I think overall, actually, I think you did Jeffrey have a couple accidents? I think total, between the 2 of them all day, and it was mostly they would start to pee, catch themselves, and run to the potty. Or one of us would catch them and put them on the potty. So it was wasn't a full, the first accident of the day was a full accident, but the other ones were very minor. So I would say total, I think we had like 5 accidents between the two of them, which is like phenomenal. And like I said, the accident was more, they would catch themselves, stop, and go pee, finish on the potty. So it wasn't like all of their pee on the floor. And we had a timer set. We set the timer, I think it was for like 15 or 20 minutes. I think it was like 20 minutes. And then they would go potty. Timer would go off. We would make them go. Sometimes we would notice that they had to go, and we would bring them a little early. Hey, do you have to go? Don't forget to go sit. Don't play with my straw. Like making them dance like they gotta pee. So we did that for the first day and the second day. Still, like I said, I think the second day we had less accidents. I think we only had a couple, which wasn't bad. And it was mostly like if they were distracted doing something. We noticed that was when we would have an accident. Day 3, didn't need to set the timer. By the end of day 2, they were going to the potty by themselves. Like they initiated having to go. We didn't have to remind them. They just would go and sit. So, and actually go, which was phenomenal. So day 3, we did not have any, we didn't have the timer. And honestly, we really weren't giving many rewards at that point. They really weren't into the rewards. It was more praising us, praising them was all they really wanted. You know, the high fives, the clapping, the yay, like very minimal. I think day 3 was like the last day we had to do like rewards at all. After that, it was more like when they felt like it, like, oh, I went to the potty. After that point, I keep them now still in a t-shirt, but no underwear or pants, unless we're going out or there's people over. And then if people are coming over, you know, they have to obviously try to go potty and try before we leave the house. And they've been doing really good when we're out. We've had a couple of long outings, like for a few hours, and they either will go on the potty while we're out, or Jeffrey likes to hold it till he gets home. Been going really well. We are not nap or nighttime potty trained. They are in pull-ups or still diapers. I still have diapers in the house, so I'm trying to use them up because I had gotten a big box at Sam's like a week before potty training, because we had the stomach bug, and I thought I would need them, and I haven't. So I'm still using up what I have left. And they're doing really good. Sometimes they're waking up dry, which is awesome, and then usually they sit and pee right away. But like I said, they're still just in a shirt. We did try underwear this morning, actually. And it's just that I think the restriction is just too much for them, because then they have accidents. And then they get upset if they have an accident, which is really sad. Like I said, we did, stop Robert, please. We did have poops on the potty on day 1. Robert has consistently been fine with it. Jeffrey had a couple weeks where he was going into my dining room and pooping on my floor. This went on for almost 2 weeks, and then I just, one day, I was like, that's it. He, like, was being sneaky the couple days before this. It was more I wasn't catching what he was doing. And then I was like, oh, you're going in there to poop. And I don't know why it took me so long. Probably because I'm just distracted, but I was very vigilant, because what he was doing was if I turned my back, or like if I was cleaning up a potty from like Robert going, that's when he would sneak in and do it. So I was being very vigilant that day, and I caught him like mid trying to go. Put him on the potty. He went and hasn't had a problem since, and this has been over a week now. So I think we've corrected that problem, which is awesome. And like I said, we still occasionally will have an accident. Like yesterday, Robert had a tough afternoon. He's teething. His 2-year molars are coming in. So he was really upset, and he was having a lot of crying fits. And what happened was he was getting so upset that, like, when he calmed down, he would then pee. And it was just, he wasn't happy about it. So that's a good thing. And I really wish I could say there was some magical trick I did. I really didn't. They just happened to catch on really good. But like I said, we're still can't really have underwear on during the, while we're home. Otherwise, we have an accident, which is fine. I don't mind. They're really good about it. I mean, they have to go. They just go and sit. And if they poop, they usually will sit there and wait for me and call me if I'm not right there. If I happen to be, doing something else or didn't realize that they pooped. I may have thought they just peed. So it's been really good. If you guys have any tips for other people, I would love for you to put them in the comments below. But yeah, it just, thankfully for us, it went really well. I'm hoping this continues. And yeah, have a great day.